Okay, my name's Charlotte, and today we're going to be talking about tips on how we can help the homeless people. Okay, so I have 10 tips, and I'm going to explain them all to you. Okay, so there are a lot of ways that you can help the homeless. I mean, there's just so many ways, so I'm just going to explain to you 10 of them. Okay, let's start with number one. So the first one is respect the homeless as individuals. They're real people too. They're of course they live on the streets, but they want to feel like they're civilized. They're real people. Some of them they took a wrong turn, or they lost their house. They weren't paying their bills. They just took a wrong turn, so it's not their fault. So that's number one. It's as easy as nodding hello. Smile at them. That's a nice one because it's not too hard. You can just smile at them like, "Hi, how you doing?" Or treat them as you wish to be treated. So, okay, number two, give money. So this one's really also another simple one. I mean, I do this all the time, like when I go to the city, like Chicago or something. So you can just give them your change, like some of your extra change. Maybe $1 or some. It's not too hard. And also there's many places that you can donate, like you can give money to, so they will give it to them. Like churches, you can give them money, like and then they'll give it to them. So like at my church, they have this. They put this they pass this basket around, and we put some money in it, and they donate it to the homeless people and like people who are in need. So number three, donate clothing. Give old clothes to them. So this one's really easy because everyone has old clothes that they don't want, ones that are out of style, so that one's not too hard. Like, you can there's many drives that you can give them to, so, and there's also, like, places that you can give, like, if you give them, this one's not as much as a drive, but Goodwill. We give clothes to Goodwill a lot. I mean, it's not as much as a drive, but it gives people who are maybe, like, they're a little poor, I guess, like, they can go to Goodwill and maybe get some stuff, but it doesn't always mean that you're poor if you go to Goodwill. I mean, okay, number four, donate toys. So kids who are homeless, they have few possessions. They don't have a lot of stuff that they can put their time into. Like, they can just be sitting on the streets and they might be really bored because they're kids. I mean, they want to do stuff still. So you can just give them a game, maybe a doll. Like there's places that you can give donate stuff to and toys and stuff. So it's really it's nice of them, and it really will help their day and like help it go by faster and stuff. So number five, volunteer at a soup kitchen. So I have gone to a soup kitchen, and it's not boring or anything. It's actually quite fun, and you feel very good afterwards. You feel like you help someone, and you feel good about it. It's a great feeling. I love that feeling, and I've done it a bunch of times actually. There's churches that you can go to, many places. So shelters. You can volunteer at a shelter. There's not as many jobs that a kid to do because at shelters, like, I don't know, it might be harder like for kids like to see because like it's harder, I guess, but like but the soup kitchen might be a little easier for like the kids to do. Like, I've gone to a soup kitchen a lot of times, but I've never been to a shelter because there's a lot of jobs you can go to a shelter, and a lot of adults have. Like, my parents have gone to the shelters a lot of times. Like, there's churches that hold them, and they can sleep over at these shelters. Like, my church holds pads. Can't remember what it stands for. I know it stands for something, but it's where they sleep over there overnight. So it's like just to get out of rain and stuff. So number 7 is to develop a list of shelters. So you can get so there's many places like shelters that you can give them in your phone book. Like there's a lot of places in your phone book, and you can just give them a list so they know and they can go to that place and make sure to with their address and like a phone number. So that's good. But number 8 is create lists of needed donations. So you can give these lists to organizations like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, just lots of organizations, and also there's like, so a list of donations could be like food. But you can put it on a list, and it's even easier than just giving it to them too. You can also give it to them, but a list of like food, I don't know, water, clothes, and all that, and like gloves and coats and stuff. But number 9, understand who the homeless people really are. So take away all the stereotypes and think to yourself, they're real people too. I've said this before, but I really want to emphasize it because it's true. They're real homeless. They're real people too. They had a life. They still do. They still have feelings. So take away all the stereotypes. because there's a lot of stereotypes that they're like all. I mean, some of them have taken a wrong turn and they like lost their homes and stuff, but they could also have just I don't know like they maybe didn't pay their bills or something and they lost their house and that's why they're homeless. But not all of it. Some of them might be drug addicts, but that's another stereotype, is that they're all drug addicts. They're not all drug addicts. They're not all drug addicts because some of them are. But if there is a drug addict, I think there's a phone number you can call. I can't remember what it is. But okay, so number 10, the last one, donate a bag of groceries. Okay, so it has to be non-perishable, and it can go to a food drive, a pantry. My family has donated many to churches. Like there's like a church that downtown in our city. There's a church that you can go to and you can donate a bag of groceries, and there's like lots of them, and it gives them to the homeless people who are hungry, and make sure it's non-perishable. So yeah, but so that's the last one. But there's so many things that you can do to help the homeless. I mean, there's just a lot of ways. Those are just 10 of them, but they're civilized people. They're people too. Just think of it that way. So yeah, my name's Charlotte, and hope you enjoyed my video about helping homeless people, how we can help them.